What if the very thing you chase, the respect you crave, the status you work for, is precisely what makes you an open book? What if your drive to be seen, to matter, leaves you exposed to forces you never even detect? You are constantly negotiating social landscapes. Every interaction, every decision. Beneath it all runs a powerful, unseen current, your innate need for status. For respect. For validation. This isn't weakness. It's human. But in the wrong hands, this fundamental drive transforms into a weapon. We call it the status shadow. And it creates predictable patterns in your behavior that others exploit without you ever knowing. The first pattern, the approval echo. Think about it. When you feel respected, you often feel obligated. You echo back agreement. You seek to maintain that positive perception. Someone praises your insight, your work ethic, your character. Suddenly, you're more amenable. You're more likely to agree to their request. Why? Because you're subtly reinforcing the positive image they've just mirrored back to you. Your desire for continued approval makes you compliant. It's a silent, transactional exchange. Your willingness for their esteem. Their influence over your choices. This isn't about conscious flattery. It's about the primal human need to belong, to be valued, twisted into a subtle lever against you. Your guard drops. Your critical thinking softens. Because you like how they make you feel about yourself. The second pattern, the comparison cascade. You watch others. You compare. It's natural. Who has more? Who achieves more? Who is seen more? This constant social scanning feeds the status shadow. When someone subtly highlights a gap, a perceived lack in your position, your experience, your resources, they activate a primal fear. The fear of being left behind. Of irrelevance. Suddenly, you're driven to close that gap. You're more likely to take risks you wouldn't normally. To invest time, energy, even money, to prove you're not falling behind. They don't need to directly manipulate you. They just need to present a contrast. The mere existence of a perceived superior or competitor is enough. Your innate drive for social standing pushes you into action. Often, against your own better judgment. The third pattern, the ownership loop. Your achievements. Your possessions. Your identity. These are often intertwined with your perceived status. You value them. You protect them. Someone who understands the status shadow knows this. They might subtly threaten something integral to your status, your reputation, your professional standing, even your social connections. Or, they might offer a pathway to enhance it. This isn't about overt threats or promises. It's about knowing what you implicitly own as part of your identity and status. And then leveraging that ownership. If you believe a decision could elevate your status, you're more likely to make it. If you believe a choice protects your standing, you'll defend it fiercely. Your need to maintain, or boost, your perceived value traps you in a cycle of decisions dictated by external perceptions. These patterns are not about deliberate evil from others. They're about deep-seated psychological triggers, expertly understood and subtly deployed. The status shadow exploits your most fundamental social needs. So, how do you escape this invisible control? How do you reclaim your autonomy from the status shadow? The first step is ruthless self-awareness. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? Am I seeking external validation? Am I reacting to a perceived social threat? Am I comparing myself to an external metric? Is this decision truly serving my core values, or my image? Next, cultivate internal validation. Your self-worth cannot be a hostage to external opinions. Build a robust internal barometer for your value. What truly matters to you? Not what others expect. Not what society dictates. Not what will earn you applause. When your self-worth is internally sourced, the approval echo loses its power. Finally, practice conscious detachment. Observe the social game. Understand its rules. But refuse to be owned by them. You can participate. You can engage. But you don't have to sacrifice your true self or your genuine intentions for a temporary hit of external respect. The drive for status, for respect, is deeply human. But it does not have to be your master. Recognize the status shadow. Understand its patterns. And take back control of your decisions. Your true power lies not in being seen, but in seeing clearly. Stay sharp. Stay critical. And stay tuned to MindSpark TV.